not want to misrepresent in any way what I read and what I understood and why I came here. All right, so you ready? This is the mission and vision right off the Women's March of Washington, D.C. website. We stand together in solidarity with our partners and children for the protection of our rights, our safety, our health, and our families. Recognizing that our vibrant and diverse communities are the strength of our country. The rhetoric of the past election cycle has insulted, demonized, and threatened many of us. Immigrants of all statuses, Muslims, and those of diverse religious faiths, people who identify as LGBTQIA, Native people, Black and brown people, people with disabilities, survivors of sexual assault. And our communities are hurting and scared. Ask Tim David Magic about that. He can tell you about fear and how it motivates people. We are confronted with the question of how to move forward in the face of national and international concern and fear. In the spirit of democracy and honoring the champions of human rights, dignity, and justice who have come before us, we join in diversity to show our presence in numbers too great to ignore. The Women's March on Washington will send a bold message to our new government on their first day in office, and to the world that women's rights are humans' rights. We stand together recognizing that defending the most marginalized among us is defending all of us. We support the advocacy and resistance movements that reflect our multiple and intersecting identities. We call on all defenders of human rights to join us. This march is the first step towards unifying our communities, grounded in new relationships to create change from the grassroots level up. We will not rest until women have parity and equity at all levels of leadership in society. We will work peacefully while recognizing there is no true peace without justice and equity for all. Hear our voice. There you go. Perfect ending. Hear our voice. And so they have made sure that their voice has been heard. Today, historic day, guys. Historic day. Hi, Susan. I don't know if you guys can hear. I'm going to take my mic out so you guys can hear. Hi, Andrew.
That person's alleged that they are victims of sexual assault should be threatened. Do you? No! And so time is up. So I filed a lawsuit against him, alleging that he defamed my client. Deposition is testimony under oath. That if he will now retract and say that what she stated was true about their interaction, that we will dismiss the lawsuit, we will ask for no financial damages or any damages whatsoever. And that's all he has to do. The liar chief can't do that. He has that challenge. If he does not accept that challenge, and he hasn't so far, we are continuing with this legal battle. Of course, we expect anyone in a deposition to raise their hand and tell the truth, and nothing but the truth. He doesn't know how. If he does that, that's fine. If he chooses a different option, well, of course, anyone who might testify does testify under oath about material facts in a lawsuit and does so and lies and perjury. And I'm sure that Congress would be interested and went on to impeach him
Tudor. Hello, Louis. Hi, Andrew. Hello, Kathy. Hi, Tim. Do I have audio, guys? Can anyone hear me? Hola, Carol. Does it sound like my mic's in? Can you hear me? Because it's very loud in here. There are a lot of people here. Oh, yes, good. So that was rather random, catching Gloria on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial. You guys know me. If you've been following me, hey Mark, you know any visit to DC is not complete without visiting Abe, one of many of the historical figures that I admire for many, many reasons. Abraham Lincoln. So, what are your thoughts on yesterday, guys? Yes, freed the slaves and a Republican. Ah, the ceiling. Yes. David, thank you for reminding me to show that perspective. Very all over the board. U.S. history was made yesterday. Largest protest in U.S. history. Historic and awesome. Thanks, Tudor. I think it probably went on a little too long, but I was hanging out and I love to have the company. Not really sure what it was about. Watch the end of my broadcast from yesterday. I did actually read the mission from the Women's March website a couple times. Thanks. Thanks for the compliments, guys. I don't think I'm going to be able to hold my camera for long. I'm holding it up high. Hey, Queen Bee. Opinions. Oh, you want to know my opinions? I like to share and express what everyone else. I like to reflect you, Queen Bee. What is your opinion? I will tell you that I'm proud to be American. I'm impressed and grateful at how well organized and peaceful the march was. Everyone who participated. I've already been in a couple little debates. I did not see Madonna. I heard she was quite inflammatory and upset some people. I didn't see it that way, Argos fan. I saw a lot of different issues being raised through posters, and it was very civil. It was very quiet and peaceful. There were a few chants, but I never really saw it get angry. I tried to make it into the rally, but it was a little too claustrophobic for me. The crowd got very, very dense going into the rally, and I couldn't do it. I tried. I made a couple of attempts. But when I couldn't move and it was just wall-to-wall people, I couldn't do it. I'm used to being in the middle of nowhere. Thank you. Yeah, the view was quite awesome. And I thought it was really interesting, someone telling me that it was fake, that my view was fake. I thought that was kind of interesting. March for everyone. Yes. Marching. Oh, I don't think that's all it was about, guys. I didn't see very much trash, actually. No, they're taking down all the scaffolding, and there's a lot of pickup and cleanup going on here. So, but the idea that we can have that peaceful of a protest with 500,000 people was quite remarkable, and history making in itself. No matter what side of the issue you're on, guys, you have to admit. Yes, except right now the view from the memorial is a bunch of construction workers taking down scaffolding. truly remarkable and awe-inspiring and beautiful. Peaceful protest, yes. Extraordinarily peaceful and quiet almost. I mean, a lot of the march that I broadcasted and witnessed was just so quiet. Not even a lot of angry chanting, just some funny chants, some lighthearted chants. I really didn't see a lot of anger. It's more concern and trying to raise awareness. I didn't see a lot of trash. I think, you know what I did witness? I witnessed a couple things that stick in my mind right now that you're bringing it up. One was at, again, if you've been following me, this won't surprise you, but I was at a bar after the event, and the bars in the city were just overwhelmed, and there was a lot of stuff at the bar, like leftover glasses, and people had left their receipts and checks and whatnot, and the bartenders just could not keep up with the volume of people. And some of the marchers, the women that were there, were actually grabbed a tray and were helping to bus the tables and assist with cleanup. That was pretty awesome to witness. David. The other thing I witnessed was a Trump supporter, and I knew he was a Trump supporter because he was completely decked out in Trump attire, and he had a badge with a picture of Trump, and he was very proud to be supporting his president. And what was remarkable to me was how no one really confronted him or provoked him. Generally, what I saw, he was standing in the middle of the march, just standing there. Nothing wrong with that, no. He was standing there peacefully, and I thought, you got 500,000 people and you have this guy just decked out in Trump attire, and not a single person provoked him. For the most part, no one even bumped into him or got in his face or nothing like that. They just walked by him quietly. They just ignored him. It was, I think it was very, very symbolic of the day and how peaceful these marchers were in their mission to raise awareness on the issues that they feel strongly about, everything from healthcare to equality and pro-choice. So it was an amazing day. It was an awe-inspiring day, and I was very proud to be a part of it. I don't support violence of any kind, whoever made that comment. I don't even really support any kind of action that makes fun of people or people that make mistakes or say things they don't mean, which is something I've done before. I mean, I don't know about you, but yeah. It's all about peace and love. Right, guys? You've made mistakes, Al? Come on. Oh my goodness, some of these negative comments. Guys, we may be divided, but we can still be respectful and loving and compassionate and open-minded. That's kind of what I stand for, I guess. All right, guys. I'm going to go. This was just sort of my own personal reflection on this amazing weekend, how proud I was to be here. And it's so nice to meet all of you, and thanks for coming in and expressing your opinions. I respect all of you and your opinions, even if I disagree. And thanks for all your support and shares, and seeing my friends here, all my bubbles at the bottom, makes me so happy. So we're gonna do some more walking This is a great city, guys. If you've never been here, come and visit Washington, D.C. Such an amazing city and a great city for walking. So awesome. All right, I'm not going to have time to say goodbye to everyone individually, but I will see you guys back in New Hampshire. Love you guys. Have an awesome day. Be proud.